Hey guys, it's Mr. AJ's Tech here. Today we got a video going over basically Java for beginners. I'm also a beginner, but I will be doing tutorial videos periodically throughout my videos basically uploaded. So I'm just going to be going over the basics all the way up to a little more advanced stuff. To start off, Java, if you're wondering, is in the same category as C++ and C. So it is in the same category. It is a pretty tough coding language, and I'm actually taking a course at my school, but I decided to throw this stuff up on YouTube just to help other people out, obviously, who aren't in my school. So first thing, some programs. Java is used on a lot of Windows applications. It's used online, Java applets, Java applications. If you ever heard that, you go to a website, a lot of it uses Java. You know, this Java symbol. So yeah, Java is used in a lot of things. I'm going to be showing you the basic, this is going to be a lot of like console-based stuff, showing hello world, stuff like that at the beginning, and then we'll go into a little more advanced stuff. So what I'm going to be using for these tutorial videos, at least for the start, is Eclipse. That's what we got up here on the screen. You're going to want to download, basically getting ready for my video, the Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, and just go ahead and download that. Once you have that downloaded, you will have a tar file, and this, again, I forgot to mention this. This can be done on both Windows and Mac OS X. I'm just using Mac because it's my favorite operating system. So there's really no option. We just extracted that file basically, and now we just want to take this Eclipse and drag it to your applications folder. If you're on Windows, go ahead and drag it to your desktop or wherever you want to be able to easily access that. And what I always like to do with the Eclipse is go ahead and find it, of course, and then just drag it right over here to our dock, so then it's easily accessible. I'm going to go ahead and open up Eclipse just like this. Open it up. This is the first time we're opening it. This is an introduction to Eclipse in Java. So an application that a lot of you iPhone people are probably familiar with is the Tiny Umbrella program. It's actually all written in Java. So that'll give you a little reference of Tiny Umbrella uses all Java to do that. At least I believe. I know that most of it is Java. So when you first open it up and ask for workspace, just go ahead and say use this as default workspace. It'll give you a place and basically where you want it to store all your source code, the main project. So we're going to go ahead and click OK. It's going to load all the libraries and all that good stuff. We're going to go ahead and make it a little bit bigger, and we're going to go ahead and exile the welcome. So here we have our main basically Eclipse. If we go over to Window and Perspective, this is basically all the views you have. I personally use Resource, and if you see any tutorial videos in the future, I will be using Resource. And this is the Eclipse version that is actually designed for Java. So that means if we go ahead and File, New Project, and we can actually go down to Java project. So it actually has it all built in. It makes all its libraries. So we're going to go ahead and just get it right into the introduction, test, finish. And now, yeah, it basically wants you to put it to the Java perspective, but I like the resource, just how I've been taught. And we're going to go ahead and click No. Right here we got our project explorer. So basically if you have more than one project, they'll appear all the way down here. This is where you'll see mainly your code. So if we go down here, we got the source, src, that's the source. That's where you add all your class files. So if we go ahead and add a class, file, new, other, and then class. So we're going to go ahead and call that test.class. Or actually, it automatically names it class. So yeah, it's actually test.java. So right here we can see that we got the editor right there, and again that is Eclipse. So I will be using Eclipse to show you the basic stuff all the way up to the most important stuff. The class, if you aren't familiar with really any programming in like object-oriented programming, the classes is where you define everything. It's where all your code goes. And oftentimes you have, like, if you have multiple classes, they'll relate back to each one. To go ahead and start off, you can see right here that it automatically opens this bar and this bar. Those are called, like, brackets, curly brackets, whatever you want to call them. They're just basically there to open up a new, I'm not really good with the vocabulary stuff, so it's like a new line of code, a section of code. This is always going to be your beginning of your class. It's going to say public class and then whatever you named it .java, so you don't put the .java there. And then it opens up basically a new new set of code. In here, you usually put like the main method or whatever's going. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. Alright, and you can see right there that is going to go at, I believe, every top line of code. Some people may remember that this can be switched with the ARGS. I'm not totally, I don't exactly know what this totally means, but basically you're just opening up a new method, a new line of code. So this bar is going to be in every set of code. Well, this can be changed around a little bit, but this right here and that right there will be basically everything in the code. So again, if you have never coded in any language, this tutorials might be a little difficult, as I'm not, of course, the most vocabulary. I don't know all the vocabulary, but I'm going to be trying to touch upon it as if you know some knowledge, but you don't actually know syntax and you don't know the actual methods and stuff. So yeah, this was basically my introduction to Java video. It was quite long, and again, I'm going to be using Mac for these videos, but you can use Windows. So the biggest example of Java would be the Tiny Umbrella program, and yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started in the next video. But I want to know that people are actually interested in this. So go ahead and leave a comment down in the description. And also tell me if you're using Windows or Mac and what your interest and what you're trying to do with Java. I actually asked people on Twitter if they would be interested in a Java series, and I got a few replies, not as much as I want, but I think that YouTube will come together and they'll decide that they want to learn. So tutorials from here will be pretty simple, going up to more hard stuff, and a lot of it will be kind of based on my class that I'm actually currently taking right now. So I hope you like this video, introduction to Eclipse. A lot of the stuff up on top in Eclipse, it's a lot of stuff that you'd see in a normal application: file, new, save, blah blah blah, edit. You got your edit functions, source. Like, it's a lot of stuff. Like, you can go through it and you can kind of figure it out. And then of course you got the run functions. So and then down here is usually your console, and it'll basically tell what the computer is like seeing, or what it's being printed to the user. So if we go ahead and just do a simple printing line, and we go ahead and run it, and messed up the semicolon, you can see right there what the computer is saying. So right here, we go ahead and launch it, and we got F. So if we change writing here in quotes, again, I'm going to go over this later, and run, and we now have blah 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 blah. So I hope you like this video. Hope this is something people are interested in, and if not, then I probably won't do the series, and this video will probably be deleted. But I hope people are interested in this, and I hope it brings in some more views to my channel. So guys, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.